हेलो एवरीवन, वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू। आज है 12 अक्टूबर 2022, दिन है वेडनेसडे और आज हम करने जा रहे हैं हिंदू न्यूज़पेपर के एनालिसिस। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं। आईएमएफ कट इंडियन ग्रोथ फोरकास्ट टू 6.8 दिस ईयर। द फंड विल बी critiques the Ukraine war, high record inflation effects of pandemic as key reason. It expected inflation in country to return the tolerant band in fiscal year 2023-24. The world, including India, will be experience overall slowdown in the next year, showing the impact of the Russia-Ukraine war, tightening the monetary condition globally, highest inflation in decade, and lingering effect of the pandemic, according to the International Monetary Fund. India is projected to grow 6.8 in current fiscal year and following the 8.7 physical growth in fiscal year that the ended March 2031 as per the figure released by the IMF October 2020 World Economic Outlook, countering the cost of living crisis at the start of the World Bank IMF annual meeting here. तो उसके ऊपर ये पूरा आर्टिकल देगी, आप इसे सेल्फ नॉलेज से पढ़ने की कोशिश करें। ह्यूमन सैक्रिफाइस इन केरला, 2 women killed, couple among 3 person held. 2 women are killed within the month of each other in case of human sacrifice by the 3 person at the Ithorun in Pathanamthiya district of Kerala। तो उसके ऊपर ये आर्टिकल दिया गया, आप इसे सेल्फ नॉलेज से पढ़ सकते हैं। आप चलते हैं नेक्स्ट आर्टिकल्स पे। जस्टिस मुरलीधर लेफ्ट आउट द ट्रांसफर लिस्ट, सेंटर ऑन ट्यूसडे रिकमेंडेड silent on the Supreme Court Collegium recommendation transfer Odisha High Court Justice S. Muralidharan as Chief Justice of Madras High Court. However, it had to notify transfer of Justice Pankaj Mithal, the Chief Justice of Jammu Kashmir Ladakh, the head of the Rajasthan Court. तो उसके ऊपर आर्टिकल दिया गया। चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ इंडिया नॉमिनेट द हिज सक्सेसर। चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ इंडिया यूई ललित नॉमिनेट जस्टिस डीवाई चंद्रचूड़ as successor. A meeting held by the Supreme Court judge launched in the presence of all judges the October court on October 11। अब चलते हैं नेक्स्ट आर्टिकल्स पे। 3 lakh and counting RTI pills pile of the Information Commission across India a good 70 years after the Indians got Right to Information Act transparency regime. The countries remain to margin with nearly 3.515 lakh complaints applying the pending with the 26 Information Commission across India, according to report by the Sarthak Nagrik Sangatham blog. Appeal to the complaint is increasing in commission every year. The number of appeal and complaint pending in the 2019 from the data obtained from the 26 Information Commission was the 2,18,347. In 2020, number climbed to 2,33.384 in data obtained from the 23 Information Commission. In 2021, the number was 2,86,325 with data commission to 26 commission, and 2022 it was a 3,14,323। इसके ऊपर ये आर्टिकल दिया गया। कमीशन इन ट्रबल, द रिपोर्ट से द 2 Information Commission झारखंड एंड त्रिपुरा out of the 29 across the country have been completely defunction for the 29 month and 15 month respectively। तो उसके ऊपर ये आर्टिकल दिया गया। आप चलते हैं नेक्स्ट आर्टिकल्स पे जो एग्जाम प्रोस्पेक्टिव से इंपॉर्टेंट आर्टिकल्स होंगे, हम उनको डिस्कस करने की कोशिश करेंगे। नेक्स्ट पेज जो एडिटोरियल किया उसमें फर्स्ट एडिटोरियल है सॉल्यूशन बाय द पीपल फॉर द पीपल। The economic sciences dominate the public policy since the 20th century. Debate have been between the Keynesian economist and Friedman economist, between the welfareist who is the needed to government hand in the economy and monasteries whose the government out of the led to private enterprise loose and invisible hand to produce good outcome for all. The both sides agree to growth in GDP size of economic measure in money term is essential. Policy making at the level to become the more inclusive and less dominated by the powerful and the wealthy, while the pandemic system is need to be problem solving at global and national level। तो इसके ऊपर आर्टिकल दिया गया है। नीड फॉर शिफ्ट आउट of the box economy and masters institution आप इसे सेल्फ नॉलेज से पढ़ सकते हैं। अब चलते हैं नेक्स्ट, ऑर्डिनरी मैन। आम आदमी पार्टी इज फेलिंग इन द एफर्ट टू ऑल थिंग्स टू पीपुल। Aam Aadmi Party is trying to expand the footprint beyond the cadres of the Delhi. It is also seeking to capitalize on the success in Punjab, where the formed government earlier this year and which boosted to admission. The party is now eyeing Gujarat, where the conflict between the Bharatiya Janata Party and Congress went down to the wire in 2017 election was due to later this year. तो उसके ऊपर ये आर्टिकल देंगे कि आम आदमी पार्टी जो फेलिंग हो रही है इफर्ट टू ऑल द थिंग टू ऑल पीपल, क्योंकि वो आने वाले जो गुजरात के इलेक्शन में वो अपने वहां पर भी पैर फंसाना चाहती हैं, क्योंकि वो उन्हें पंजाब के इलेक्शन में अच्छी खासी भारी बहुमत से जीत मिली है। अब चलते हैं नेक्स्ट, नथिंग लेफ्ट टू चांस। बेस्टमैन डिड नॉट टू luck to become the F1 championship for the second time. Max Verstappen etched his name in the history book when the won to Japanese Grand Prix Suzuka at the Sunday and the process has become the Formula One world champion for the second time. तो उनके ऊपर ये आर्टिकल देंगे। अब चलते हैं नेक्स्ट आर्टिकल, blaming the technology for that by society is misguided. Every year when the National Crime Bureau release a statistic on death on society in India, demand to address the issue grow louder. The most recent data for 2021 released on the August 13, 2022 saw that the society claimed to 1,64,033 lives during that year. 2 decades into the 21st century, judged by the society remain a major source of the social distress public policy concern in India. Any loss of the life deeply unfortunate, but the non-nation the society is the especially disturbing and beyond the nationalization of the affected family. Blaming technology or causes of the Tamil Nadu and use of technology. तो उसको रिलेटेड लेके ये सोसाइटी के ऊपर आर्टिकल दिया गया, आप इसे सेल्फ नॉलेज से पढ़ सकते हैं। रीडिंग द चाइनीज टी लीफ। द कम्युनिस्ट पार्टी CPC China 20th National Congress is scheduled to begin in the Beijing October 16, held every 5 years. This week-long political event will be some crucial tasks, including the reshuffling the personnel, amending the party constitution, announcing the future policy. The party general secretary will be present. A comprehensive political report. However, the edition marked a significant departure of China political landscape, especially in elite politics. तो उसके ऊपर आर्टिकल दिया गया है, seeking the absolute power. Xi Jinping is grappling the toward the third term, तो वो अपने आप को सबसे ऊपर रखना चाहेंगे एलाइट करके। तो उसके ऊपर ये आर्टिकल देंगे। इम्प्लीकेशन ऑफ इंडिया, इम्प्लीकेशन क्या हो सकती है इससे इंडिया के ऊपर, तो उसके रिलेटेड ये आर्टिकल देंगे। अब चलते हैं नेक्स्ट आर्टिकल्स पे, जो टेक्स्ट एंड कॉन्टेस्ट की है। अशोका विजयदशमी कंट्रोवर्सी। Who did Aam Aadmi Minister Rajendra Pal Gautam attending the Buddhist Conversation Day event created uproar? What is the history of the day? How the Ambedkar linked to the event, and what is the ritual followed, and what do they do significant? On October 5, the mission Jai Bhim, the Buddhist Society of India, organized the public meeting in Delhi commemorating Buddhist Conversion Day. Every year, Dasera is celebrated to Ashok Vijayadashmi in commemorated Buddhist Conversion Day. The October 14, 1956, the B.R. Ambedkar, along with the more than half a million followers, had to embrace the Buddhism in Nagpur and Maharashtra. This year, Minister of Aam Aadmi government in Delhi and Rajendra Pal Gautam participated in even the personal capacity from the thousands of the people assembly and react to the 22 for the which part of ritual. Bharatiya Janata Party object to Mr. Gautam presence event his reaction and he accused the spreading the anti-Hindi statement. So he BJP sought the resignation Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal allowing the uproar and Mr. Gautam resigned October 9. तो उसके ऊपर आर्टिकल दिया। आफ्टर द 22 बहुत controversial, what is the Navya Buddhism and what is the demographic status of non-new Buddhism in India today? तो उसके ऊपर आर्टिकल दिया गया है, छोटे छोटे से आप इसे पढ़ सकते हैं। What is the allegation against the Google by the NBDA? Then why the News Broadcast and Digital Association locked the honor with a search engine giant over the revenue sharing? It is a conflict between the news publisher and the Google unique to India. October 6, the News Broadcast and Digital Association (NBDA) approached the Competition Commission of India to against the search engine operator Google, alleging the latter had deprived them to justiciable revenue expected from the news dissemination on the tech giant platform. The complaint will be covered with similar cases fixed by the Indian Newspaper Society in the February this year and Digital News Publisher Association last year. Why is the global dominant and why the key allegation what of the outside India? तो उसके ऊपर पूरा आर्टिकल देंगे, आप इसे सर्च से पढ़ सकते हैं. अब चलते हैं नेक्स्ट आर्टिकल्स पे. रियल एस्टेट डिबेट, क्रैकडाउन एंड कोविड पॉलिटिक्स थ्रो ए स्पैन इन द चाइनीज इकोनॉमी. The Xi Jinping push to make China a technological superpower face the grow head in the economy wedges debt down by the debt and stringent zero-COVID regime. The latter special has left to the national isolated from the rest of the world. तो उसके ऊपर आर्टिकल दे. There are only few workers today manning the writing convenes the belt of intellectual logistic power of the 100 billion Chinese e-commerce giant JD.com, which together with the Alibaba dominates the old Chinese online retail. If they received a package in Beijing, the chances it passes through. This is a massive shortage facility where the package are arranged in this state not by the human worker but the robots. तो उसके ऊपर ये आर्टिकल जाएगी, आप इसे सेल्फ नॉलेज से पढ़ सकते हैं. आप चलते हैं नेक्स्ट आर्टिकल्स पे. मीटिंग ऑन द लेबर कोड फेल टू इवॉल्व द सेंसस. मेजॉरिटी ऑफ सेंट्रल ट्रेड यूनियन urges the Bhupendra Yadav to withdraw the four core outfits, including BMS, demanding that the center immediately renew the Indian Labour Conference. Congress argues the Supreme Court to take note of the head speech by the BJP leader. अब चलते हैं नेक्स्ट आर्टिकल्स पे. National achieves glory when it take to pride in heritage, say PM in Ujjain. Prime Minister Narendra Modi dedicated the first phase of the 856 crore Mahakal Lok Corridor in the Madhya Pradesh Ujjain on Tuesday after the offering the prayer to Asian Mahakaleshwar Temple. तो उसके ऊपर आर्टिकल दिए. अब चलते हैं नेक्स्ट आर्टिकल्स पे. Chandrachud nominated as the next Chief Justice of India. U.E. Lalit's recommendation will be begin to process or his appointment as the fifth Chief Justice of countries. If government gives approval, it will be expected to resume to charge on the November 9th. तो अब चलते हैं नेक्स्ट आर्टिकल. Judge who the dissenting opinion or the powerful as his order. Election Commission allowed two sword shield symbol to Eknath Shinde fiction of Sina. अब चलते हैं नेक्स्ट आर्टिकल्स पे. UN Secretary General PM to launch the initiative to environmental in Gujarat. The program, which is part of the Life for Environmental Initiative, will be held with status of unity in Kavadia next week, attended by the External Minister Jaishankar over the 100 diplomatic and head of the Indian mission. अब चलते हैं नेक्स्ट आर्टिकल. टेक्नोलॉजी टूल फॉर द इंक्लूजिंग नॉट एक्सक्लूजिंग, से मोदी ऑन UN कांग्रेस. India technology is a tool for the inclusion, not exclusion. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said on the inauguration function of the second United Nations World Geospatial Information Congress in the Hyderabad. तो उसके ऊपर ये कहा है. Farmer outfit question Delhi in announcing the MSP for the ongoing Rabi season. Farmer organization have questioned the delay announcing the MSP support price for the crops ongoing the Rabi season, showing they have started several states and farming point out that announcing MSP is important so that they can be select the crop that have to be sown during the season. अब चलते हैं नेक्स्ट पेज पे. जो वर्ल्ड की है. लास्ट सर्वाइवर ऑफ surviving Bali bomber applies the reject by the victims. China set up to COVID-19 measure in mega cities as the infection mount. Tulsi Garba quit Democratic Party, call it the cattle of warmongers. Families gather for the criminalization of the Thailand's nursery attack victims. अब चलते हैं नेक्स्ट आर्टिकल है. G7 vote to support for Ukraine after the Russian force launch massive strike. Group promised to support for the Kiev as long as it takes missile strike will kill one person in Zaporizhia and leave part of the leave without the power. And Belarus says the military exercise alongside the Russian troops is to assess combat readiness. Ukraine President Vladimir Zelensky appealed to the leaders of the Group 7 nations to Tuesday for the more air defense capabilities, and G7 vote to the support Kiev for the as long as take will warning the Russia against the use of nuclear weapon. अब चलते हैं नेक्स्ट. Israel Lebanon reached to agreement of maritime border. Israel said on the Tuesday it is the race to USA after the next articles पे urban poverty is triple in Sri Lanka amid to enduring the economic crisis. Sri Lanka continuing the bearing the worst economic crisis since the independent. Urban poverty in the island triple in the last year from 5% to 50% according to recent World Bank report. After the next quarter, Russia's level Meta terrorist group. Russia on Tuesday added the US tech giant Meta as a parent company of Instagram, Facebook to be a list of terrorist and extremist organizations according to database of the Federal Service for Financial Monitoring. Russia is late March banned the Facebook and the starting the carrying out the streaming activities after the authorities accused the Meta of tolerating the Russophobia during the Russia's military campaign in neighboring Ukraine. After the next page जो business की है, ministry argued to shun the inflated and demand for the fund. Financial minister seek objective personnel for the fast supplementary demand for the grant financial year 23 pack earlier department demand market by the bad planning and lack of the foresight incentive monitoring. The finance minister had asked to the ministry to wait the inflation and funding the request and the saving the existing budget allocation before the seeking more fund for the year. After the next articles page, JSW Cement added to 5 MTPA in the central India for the 3,200 crore. Jio BP to set to charging network for the Mahindra ESV or solution 1,200 crore right issue upon the for subscription. Sanction slip 1.5 as the European tension rise. Government meet mobile maker telecom to fix 5G access issue. Or SPLI of 35% growth in Chennai realty market. RBI consider norm for the pledging the forex exposure. अब चलते हैं नेक्स्ट आर्टिकल के कैसिको टू इन्वेस्ट डेडिकेटेड इंडियन वेबएक्स इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर. अब चलते हैं नेक्स्ट पेज में जो स्पोर्ट की है तो द हिंदू न्यूज़पेपर के आज के लिए एनालिसिस